we have my mother, my father, my brother, and my sister-in-law. I don't want to miss anybody, so let me get the book. We do have a book. It's called the Much Love Memorial Book. And we just print it every other year. But every year, I thought we were going to get through this year without having to say that we lost anyone. And the people that we celebrate are those that are either part of our personal family. They have some association with the Much Love, or close to someone in the family, or Much Love. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. It'd be nice if you guys would come down. Come on down. The Much Love Foundation brochures are on the table, which explains to you what Much Love is all about. It's in memory of my son, but we give scholarships. We do have some recipients here, and I'm gonna put them on the spot. Candina, are you still here? Candina, please come forward. Katura, Abraham,
in all that I do, it's written in the stars, shine in heaven, the graduation, call me well done, when I'm so old.
While they're coming, I want to go ahead and mention some of the ones that we are remembering today. We have a candle for. Okay, we have Kathy Swanson. That was in 2012. We have George Meyer in 2012. We have Anthony Bryant, whose mother's here. That was 2013. We have Douglas Brandyberg. He was the son of a close friend. We have Martha Edwards, who is a relative of ours. My brother in 2014. 5 weeks after him, a good friend of mine, Charles Sams. And then we had Maurice Smead. He's an uncle of my great nieces. And like I said, we thought we were going to get through 2014, 15. It goes from July to July. And I was just so happy, you know, because I thought we were going to make a year and we haven't lost anybody. And then we lost, Niece have to help me. Milton or Melvin? Melvin. Okay, Melvin. He's the uncle. He's the uncle of my great nieces on their dad's side. And we also lost my aunt, my dad's sister, Ruby Butler. We lost her this year. And Willie Johns. He's a brother of a bishop, a friend of ours, and one of the board members of the Koinonia Bible Training Center. If you, I might be confusing you here, because this is the Much Love Foundation. Koinonia Bible Training Center is my ministry. I'm the senior pastor, and Much Love is the association scholarship leg of Koinonia. So we are a 503c ministry, and so we have a board. So this last guy that I mentioned is the brother of one of our board members, and so we just celebrated his homegoing just a few weeks ago. So like I said, I was so elated because I thought that we had got through this year, but as you see, we didn't. So I just want to read something real quick to you. Just a second. We always have to fight this wind. It always kicks up. Up here in the high desert, it kicks up about 2 o'clock, right? Almost every day. Every day. Okay, I want to, Candina's here, Katura's here. You guys come on, up front. I'm going to give them a chance to say something before I go further. I know, put put you on the spot, huh? Okay. Much Love has helped them out. They're college students. Are you about ready to graduate or getting close? Okay, come on over here so they can see you real good. Where's Abraham? Abraham. Well, boy, come on. So we do give scholarships, and do we have some other students that aren't here, but at least these are here. We get that feedback that's over there. Okay, I'm gonna let Candina go first. Just say what we did for you.
So it's a simple application. You can have them email it to you. If you know someone that is a college student, they will email the application to you. It's simple information that they can answer, simple questions. Once you submit all that information, they get to you in a timely manner. You're able to get your books, and I was able to get all my books that I needed for that semester, which was more than a month enough. So if you know anybody, just spread the word, and it's really a blessing.
The way they helped me is I signed up for the scholarship because I wasn't getting financial aid at the time, but they helped me with it. So I was able to get financial aid at the end of the semester, but it helped me with my books also.
And the scholarship helped me with my books as well. Great.
So, like I said, we're a small organization, and we have funds come in slow, but we do turn around and help the youth as best we can. Also, hello. Also, if you look down below, you see some bags. Those bags, any of you can take those bags. What they are is we also help the homeless. That's what Koinonia is all about. Been doing that for years. We started out doing shoe boxes. Terry, come on up. We have a wagon. We usually bring it out every year, but I let Glow stay home this time. We didn't bring Glow. Glow means God's love on wheels. And what we do is, Terry and I, we would load up Glow, and we started in Pomona. And we would walk the streets of Pomona and just pray. And a lot of times, we get out there and we wouldn't see anybody. And I would just say, well, God's got us out here for a reason, so we're going to pray and we're going to walk. And we would walk the streets of Pomona pulling Glow, and by the time we finished, Glow was empty with our shoe boxes. Because we would run into homeless people, and God would open the door where we could minister to them. And at that time, I mentioned to you Bishop John's, his church is in Pomona. We would have the homeless come there and get backpacks full of goodies, and we were able to minister to them, and some of them we actually led to the Lord. So that's what we are all about. We are street ministry. We are a people ministry. We're about God and people, not about an edifice. Amen. So what those bags are, we graduated from the shoebox to bags. I had a lady that donated bags, and she's no longer helping us now, but she used to sew these bags for us. So now we buy these little bags, and what we do is we encourage you to take some bags, put them in your car, because you know it's not good to give money out to the homeless on the street, because you have no idea what they're going to do with it. But if they're really hungry and if they're really in need, then they'll take the bag. So usually we have a little bit of literature in it, but with these we don't. But if you're a ministry and you have some little information or your card or whatever, then you can put that in the bag. And that could lead to somebody that you might develop a relationship with to help. So before you leave, you're welcome to take some bags home, put them in your car. I don't want you to take them if you're not going to give them out. But I'm going to tell you, it's nice to have that bag. And when you see that homeless on the street, what I do is I roll down the window and I'll do like this, I'll wave, and they'll come over to you, and even if I'm making a turn, I can hand it to them real quick and still keep going. I don't even have to stop. So we encourage you to take the bags. You're welcome to it. They're kind of small this year, but you can add to it. What we like to put in it, and we don't have that in this time, is we always like to give them toothbrushes, some first aid. They like sanitizers and stuff like that. We always have these have socks. When it's cold, we try to give them gloves and beanies or something like that. Something, or even space blankets. Space blankets are real little, but they can open up and keep a homeless person warm. So you're welcome to take the bags before you leave, okay? All right, so let's go on with the, oh, did you want to say anything as far as us walking the streets of Pomona?
We walk the street. But like she said, though, we're streetwalkers.
Wait a minute.
She said sometimes we would get out there and there'd be nobody out there, and we would just start praying and walking. There was one time, I don't know how many we had left in the car, but I took Arrow Highway coming home, and she said to go another way, and I'm like, no, the Lord led me to go this way. Well, what happened was, you go this way and that way, and you got the middle, so if you want to turn, I just stopped right there in the middle in that turn, in the middle of the street, and there was a guy walking. He needed a bag.
So anyway, so like I said, we encourage you to take a bag and be ready. Just keep it in, and it's non-perishable type stuff. So what I do is I put it where I can reach behind my seat, where I can just put my hand back and reach it, and then give it to them. So you're more than welcome to take it. Okay, let me read this to you. It says, God lives under the bed. I envy Kevin, my brother Kevin, thinks God lives under his bed. At least that's what I heard him say one night. He was praying out loud in his dark room, in his dark bedroom, and I stopped to listen. Are you there, God? He said. Where are you? Oh, I see, under the bed. I giggled softly and tiptoed off to my own room. Kevin's unique perspectives are often a source of amusement, but that night something else lingered long after the humor. I realized for the first time the very different world Kevin lives in. He was born 30 years ago, mentally disabled as a result of difficulties during labor. Apart from his size, he's 6'2". There are few ways in which he is an adult. He reasons and communicates with the capabilities of a 7-year-old, and he always will. He will probably always believe that God lives under his bed, that Santa Claus is the one who fills the space under our tree every year, every Christmas, and that airplanes stay up in the sky because angels carry them. I remember wondering if Kevin realizes he is different. Is he ever dissatisfied with his monotonous life? Up before dawn each day, off to work at a workshop for the disabled, home to walk or our Cocker Spaniel, return to eat his favorite macaroni and cheese dinner, and later to bed. The only variation in the entire scheme is laundry, when he hovers excitedly over the washing machine like a mother with her newborn child. He does not seem dissatisfied. He lopes out to the bus every morning at 7:05, eager for a day of simple work. He wrings his hands excitedly while the water boils on the stove before dinner, and he stays up late twice a week to gather our dirty laundry for his next day's laundry chores. And Saturdays, oh, the bliss of Saturdays. That's the day my dad takes Kevin to the airport to have a soft drink, watch the planes land, and speculate loudly on the destination of each passenger inside. That's when going to Chicago, Kevin shouts as he claps his hand. His anticipation is so great he can hardly sleep on Friday nights. And so goes his world of daily rituals and weekend field trips. He doesn't know what it means to be discontent. Are you discontent? His life is simple. He will never know the entanglements of wealth or power. He does not care what brand of clothing he wears or what kind of food he eats. His needs have always been met, and he never worries that one day they may not be. His hands are diligent. Kevin is never so happy as when he is working, when he unloads the dishwasher or vacuums the carpet. His heart is completely in it. He does not shrink from a job when it is begun, and he does not leave a job until it is finished. But when his tasks are done, Kevin knows how to relax. He is not obsessed with his work or the work of others. His heart is pure. He still believes everyone tells the truth, promises promises must be kept, and when you are wrong, you apologize.